character's parents are. Like I said, will influence the role for stat.
Be likely with her.
We just
Vortex. No, Vortex.
Does the Vort want that responsibility?
Vort's probably opening the restaurant.
endless book.
Wants to do aside from that, but all the restaurant. I mean, pretty much. Yeah, isn't like rated.
Tell me educated in 5 seconds.
But it had 5 tavern names. Were all the students from the.
Was right.
So it was like 5. Yes. Even do I? God, I have to find that picture from top hat.
We can't hear, sadly.
Sure you can, because you're gonna be 0.
You right? Didn't think.
As
Make a level 20.
okay.
Oh, let's see. You make a level. Give
I was just a I don't think this is. Oh, I could have her marry her.
Oh.
He has different stats, and an 18 and 2 other.
Because
Strength, but it's also point where he only in our time frame.
rather than a it's a
depending on how. Yeah.
So are we starting like level 0 or like level 0 ranger?
Oh no, you're level 0 adventurer.
Okay.
You don't even have a class. You get a D4 in health.
Yeah.
And con mod does not apply.
What? Which one was that? It was Rava? Yeah.
You could either be a Rava or you can be a based on your parentage. You can be a Rava
Yeah,
or you
no,
can be
I was a Rava. Nilla was a Rava.
your husband isn't. He's a halfling.
That's funny.
What I thought. The halflings who kicked everybody's ass. Actually, to be fair, they were so smart that after they watched him just fucking annihilate Elros, they're like, nope, 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 we're out of here. I actually think Naze was the first one to the front door.
Yeah, I saved that fire blast power that I had absorbed.
Yep, that was a good idea.
See, I think there's three names I'm bouncing between. Strawberry,
Joe 2, and
pumpkin,
Joe
and
3.
poppy.
That's a unique name. Which one's your first name? Strawberry pumpkin poppy. It all depends on what I feel like that day.
No.
Today I feel like strawberry.
Triplets.
Triplets. Are you gonna do the chaos rolling jet or?
We'll just do pool roll this time.
Okay.
Primarily because I can't run the stream and run Brawlhalla at the same time for some reason.
That's weird because Brawlhalla is like really not intensive on anything really.
Yeah, well, when you try to run it through streaming software, it fucking throws up on itself.
No, that's fair. I tried importing like an idiot. You know, I can just copy over all of the stuff because it's still the same race stuff.
Ooh, I like that. Interesting. So I need to look up that patron or examples of patrons from that one. I think I know who gets their class first.
I could be a cleric devoted to Thea.
So at Death Domain Cleric.
That'd be kind of funny.
I don't have a specific class that I think I would narrow down, so I think I might try and just go with like the unique
Whatever
one that
hits you
we
first.
find, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I think going a level 0 adventure, I think I might just go for technically not the first one, but like, if I find not your normal.
Gunslinger. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Whatever you find that's interesting first.
Fair. That's fair.
And that kind of leave it up to fate, Because I think if I have, like, if I narrow it down to, I want to try and do this specific, because like, if we find somebody in the world, do we have to take their subclass?
No. Well, It depends on the class. So if it's fighter, yes. Fighter, like an Eldritch Knight fighter, can only teach you to be an Eldritch Knight fighter. They can teach you to be a fighter, but if you want them to help you learn your subclass, they can't, unless you're doing an Eldritch Knight fighter.
Okay, so that's the way we're going. And
Yes.
with downtime, everything's going to be 2 weeks no matter what it was.
Yes, starting from here on out.
So that way it changes. We don't have to remember, oh, this is this, this is this, this is this. It's just 2 weeks.
Correct.
That way, and that's the same for learning an anime power,
Yes.
unless you do it by the guild tokens.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, no. Even with guild tokens, it'll now take 2 weeks
Oh,
because you're actually learning physically from someone. You are paying someone to come to you and teach you that power.
Alright, I cannot copy over my race stuff from one character sheet to the other. Though I could be custom lineage. That would be funny.
custom lineage is not the lineage.
I know, but like, be custom lineage, be a half race of VRN halfling.
So I went to open up one of my extra folders and it froze. Oh, and then it's not froze.
Maybe it doesn't like having 2 DMs.
Just that.
So yeah, for now, everyone pool rolls for their stats, and then, like I said, to start campaign, you start with a one d4 of health,
And does
which means you have
gaining
full health.
does gaining a level override that
Nope.
or add
Then you'll
on
have
to it?
2d4 of health.
1d4 regardless of constitution, right?
Correct.
I meant does gaining a level in a class override the 1d4?
Yes, unless you decide to leave that d4 where it is.
You know, we could be a level 20 no class. We could
So
Level 20
you would
adventurer.
be 20 die 4
yeah,
rolled,
wizard.
not take an average, huh? No,
Yeah,
you
wizard.
no, you wouldn't be a wizard. You'd be
I know.
adventurer. 20
I
die
know,
4.
but it's wizard.
No, it's not a wizard, because you don't have any class
Wizards are
powers.
d6, not a d4.
You don't have
Yeah,
you don't have spell casting. You don't have proficiencies. You don't have saving throws.
hard mode.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, you could definitely, and I mean, technically, you could have, by the time you hit level 20, if you somehow survived as an adventurer on a d4 of health with no con mod at any point, you could have the proficiencies because you could have the downtime to train them. That would be
Yeah,
a very long adventure.
Get proficiency in heavy armor first.
47 hit points on 20d4.
If you rolled that good. Oh wow,
Oh,
you rolled a
God.
lot of ones.
Yeah.
That good, huh? That's 2, 4, 6, 7. So that's like a third of your levels in ones. I
Alright,
guess it's
well,
kind of
still,
average.
like
I was looking
proficiency
at
in heavy armor, proficiency in shield.
I was looking at Marcus's stats and everything's suddenly set to 0. I have no idea why.
Okay, so you missed. So we did some updates, and if you notice something that's wrong or broken, please let us know so we can put it on our list.
Gotcha.
This
I
is-
just found
and
out
get 'em how
about
to
this.
fix
I
it.
had no idea. I looked at it and I was
Yeah,
like, why is there a
hey,
bunch of zeros?
don't
Oh,
don't prepare spells unless you right click prepare because it will delete your cantrips
Okay.
as per Vort.
on our list of what's broken, it's damage doesn't apply, dynamic and active effects affects energy and spell points. When you click prepared, it removes cantrips. Apparently, it sets some people's stats to 0. And then the last part is everything is broken.
Gotcha. Good times. Good times.
Sorry, to clarify what was happening with me, when I tried to filter my spell book so only showed this prepared spells, it wasn't
Mhm.
listing the cantrips. They didn't disappear off my character sheet.
Okay.
Sorry, I was
Okay,
unclear.
that's fair. That's fair.
Okay, I thought your cantrips were just getting deleted.
That's kind of funny though.
Oh, because they're not prepared? Gotcha. So then you got to
Oh.
re-add them? Gotcha.
You could just set them as prepared, but then you'd have to do math.
And now my game just reset. I don't know.
Yeah, my game also just. You know, today's
Wonderful.
This is just great time, Foundry. Just
Can we ask Jinx to rewind this day?
I kind of hope so. uh, technically no, because I don't have a backup of this world that isn't like as early as last week. I think the last time I backed up this world was when I switched to Foundry 11.
oh no.
Yeah, that was a couple weeks ago. Sorry, months.
I would still be Nilla. Luckily. What level were we when you switched to that? I knew we were epic level already.
Wherever you were back in January.
30?
30?
Yep.
Maybe 40, some of us?
Well, hey, I fixed one problem.
The question is, can we pull spells from any location now? Because we talked about
that
that.
one's not fixed. That
No,
I
I meant,
guarantee
like-
isn't fixed yet.
No, I meant for next campaign.
Oh no. No. You're back to official content only, unless your class comes from that particular book.
Okay. I was just checking because you talked about unlocking spells because you were gonna lock something else.
Yeah, I'm in just as the GM player, which has no GM privileges. And I started typing 2 things and it froze.
Welcome back, Grim. Welcome back.
So I might not be able to GM. Unless it's non-combat stuff.
You know, Foundry, reinstalling Foundry might fix that. Probably.
Mm-hmm. Were those your stat rolls, Gray?
Yeah.
Do me a favor, roll 2, 4, 6, 7 d6 more. That's way better.
Okay, so we're still pool rolling our stats.
Yep. But because your parents are going to get a bonus.
Yeah.
Bart, you can add 21 extra to your 83.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, I need to remath. Hang on.
I was about to say that's 100.
You got
Well,
100?
technically-
You're the first one for it.
It's technically
Over 100.
70,
First one to
77.
get over 100.
Or once I drop all the ones, the 6 lowest this was dropped.
Yeah. Damn it. 2 plus 2.
2 plus 2 is 4.
3. 3. You know, your sarcasm is not needed. 3, 6, 9, 12, 14, 16. So. $67.
My energy's back to being normal. What?
Yay!
Told you I fixed one thing.
Wait, how's my energy being back to normal if I don't have energy by level?
So now I got 2 versions of it open, right? One of them's frozen and the other one I can move around. And the second I shut the one that's frozen down, the other one freezes.
Alright, so I do a regular pull. Wait, what was our pull rolling again? It's been a minute.
2066
Just-
drop 6.
It's in the macro, the browser, the macro thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Drop the lowest 6, okay.
Oh, that's the worst roll ever.
I mean, actually, it's about average.
It's average.
6?
No, you're right. It is below average.
Yeah, that's fucking terrible.
Alright, execute macro. 64, drop the lowest. Did it drop the lowest 6 already?
Yes, that one does.
Okay. Man, I rolled.
I thought my
Kinda
73 was
bad.
bad until I saw the two above, the guy above me and the guy below me.
Then am I rounding up?
Yes.
Okay.
That reminds me. I have to also pull roll. I forgot I'm a player. It's been so long.
You're a player?
Well, I guess maybe not if Grim can't DM.
Hold on, this is Grim is running next game?
Grim has been co-DM this entire time. We switch
Oh
off.
wait, I'm an idiot. Yeah, flip flop.
It just hasn't been that way this entire. It just hasn't been that way the last couple weeks because.
Yeah,
This was endgame shit.
I have, my brain.
No, I don't really know that you have a brain.
Exactly. So if I'm being a cleric, do I start with my cleric or do I?
You start as level 0 adventurer because we're going to explore some part of the starting is going to be exploring some backstory and how you get to said. Except for those who just want to find a random class, then your backstory will happen as the game progresses. But for the two of you who know what you want, I'd argue, actually, the jig is up. 3 of you have a class.
Yeah.
Grim, it's only us who don't have a class. That's okay. We can continue to try to find one.
I don't mind discovering the class through the game if that's how you want to play this.
Oh no, we're going to. I'm not going to make you. If you want to play a warlock, that's fine. I'm just going to make it happen. I'm just
Okay.
going to actually blend it into the story.
Okay.
I need to AFK for a second.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to be a death domain cleric.
Okay, so if we know
Thea.
what the other people are going to be, then we can
I know
work
what
our
the
way.
yes, I know what they're going to be and what they want to be, and depending on how we go about this, some people are starting with a class, some people aren't.
Do we need a melee person?
Kinda.
Yeah, I can be a melee.
Nah, you're fine. Since 2 of us are blank slates at the moment. Because I know what Marcus wants to be. That
What's
one's going to
Marcus
be the most interesting one.
What fucked up class are you doing, Marcus?
I don't know.
I have to figure out how you're going to get there.
Are you reincarnating?
Actually, I know how to deal with Marcus. He's gonna have to be first though.
You know, hear me out. We could all just agree to reincarnate and start back at 0. Same
Thea can
party
reincarnate again.
Ah, beam it.
If Thea reincarnates, no one's dying for the next 100 years. Overpopulation becomes a real problem when your
Well,
population is 6 billion people and no one dies for 100 years. How fast do you think the population's gonna grow?
I thought it was 5 billion now because I killed 1 billion people.
5 billion. It doesn't matter. It's still gonna exponentially grow when no one else is dying.
Wait, does that mean for a while nobody died?
Mm-hmm. Which is what made the day of mourning so much more impactful.
Because nobody died for years.
And
then
nobody
everybody
died for years after that either. It wasn't until the start of this campaign that people started dying again. Because that's when Thea stepped back out into the mortal coil. So the Gray Beast was so powerful that he was breaking the rules of law, the laws of reality to make things happen.
Am I rolling for anything else?
Nope.
Man,
Remember that
64 is
D20 we were
so.
talking about?
I don't, but if you can remind me, I probably will.
I get 1 free D20 for whatever I want.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Can I use it now for that?
Sure, why not?
Hold on, are you using
garbage ass rolls?
Are you using a boon on your pool roll?
Something like that.
Is that allowed? So, like, is there a minimum?
What was the extra 76 for?
To reroll the ones on your ladder one. So the one where you rolled 83, you're replacing those 76 with those 7 ones with the 7 you rerolled.
Okay, and then I dropped the 6 lowest from the new total.
Correct.
Okay. Do some
I
math.
figured since 2 people are getting a stronger start because of what they're doing, it's only fair to give you a better start by letting you get rid of those ones.
You know, that's fair. I don't know what Marcus is doing, but it sounds like shenanigans. Oh, wait, what's your Vels? That's your Discord name.
Keep.
Where do I want to put these stats? Is the question. Hold on. Do I get anything? Do I get any wisdom for being a Gravavir? I don't remember. I get +1 Wiz, +2 Dex. So our starting HP is 4.
Mm-hmm. Sadly, Grim's the only one who would remember the mechanic that I want to imply. Because everybody else in this campaign came after this. But I want to treat these like we treated the end of campaign 1, Grim.
So, do you have, or how does the lineage bonuses work?
I was just about to have you roll 2d6.
Okay. 7. It's average.
It's not about the number you rolled. It's about the individual dice you rolled.
Oh, 3, 4.
Oh, that is sad. I'll be nice. I'll let you re-roll one of those numbers. I won't tell you which each one is. So you pick one to re-roll.
I'm gonna re-roll the 4.
Oh, oh, how do I want this to work? Would you prefer a +1 and a +5 or a +3 and a +3?
That's a damn good question. Let me. Do I have to answer right now, or can I figure out my stats first?
Well, considering you don't know where the +3. Okay, let me put it to you this way: you go to specific stats, but I won't tell you which ones until you choose which one.
+1 and a +5. We've all.
All right, add a +5 to your Constitution and a +1 to your Dex.
God damn it. Okay, so I have a +3 to my Dex, +5 to my con, and then +1 to my Wiz. How does being so do I just choose Viera or
Yep.
giving okay, so even though I'm a mixed race.
Well, technically, your father's a custom lineage, so the halfling is just for looks.
Cool. What is their name?
Rion Hostat.
Rion Hostat.
Like that.
Oh, it does say Game Master underneath.
It's nice and helpful.
Unless you want to troll us, then it's not helpful for you.
Oh no, I have ways of still trolling you.
Can you hide that?
I certainly could.
Oh no.
It's just a lot more work to do it.
Okay, so damn, figuring out stats is hard when you roll this low. It's pretty low. What did I roll again? Was it like something?
64.
64? Oh my god, a full stack.
Hey, if you utilize them correctly, you too could have a 20 in everything. I can't believe I rolled like that for that character, and I was like, well, fuck. If I just leave him with 1 strength, he has enough stats for everything else. And then I can just make up. I can make up for the lacking stat with a magic item. Also, I should make this apparent. I don't know if I've explained this before, but yes, vanilla only has strength enhancing items and a few others. But if there's a stat you want enhanced with an item, just ask.
It might be spelt weirdly.
Or
And have a curse.
Well, I mean, there's also all the ones that are on your quote unquote husband's stuff. He has like 5 different items that are increases stats. Cause I rolled even more terrible than you just did.
Oh yeah, I
had
forgot that I have wealth and people that I can technically get some stuff out of, even though I don't think I will utilize that because that's cheating, as per Nilla's quote unquote.
Well, at least this kid's better off than Nilla was. Nilla was living under a rock the entire time.
Okay, Nilla had a terrible start to life.
I know. I'm joking. Actually, surprisingly, your husband has exactly half your health. That's pretty damn good for someone who's level 35.
You know, it's gonna be really funny because nearing the end of campaign 4, this character is gonna want to fight their mom. I can beat you. No, you cannot.
Oh, that reminds me of the was that the one I sent you guys? In player chat and player lounge? Yes, where he made them fight each other and then this last man standing ended up being the BBG. Kind of reminds me of that. Nilla's the BBG of campaign 4.
I'm gonna teach you how to hunt. Are you gonna help me? No. You know, it's kind of funny. Rion's technically married to 2 people.
Isn't he married to like 5 people? Didn't you max out your alternate identity?
Ah,
He's married to well, okay, he's married to let's see here. a actual rabbit, a Haragon, Nilla, so that's 3. And then also technically married to the animal spirit that gave Nilla Beast Barbarian.
So, yeah, that's a lot.
4 people. Though alternate identities might not count.
Yeah, there it is.
There what is?
The logo for the Educated Teacup.
I may have been froze out of combat, but at least I could look something up.
The character I'm making for the next campaign is the one that I'd said I was going to do for the one shot, but I
That's
said that I
awesome.
liked it too much. That I wanted
Yep.
to use it for a real campaign.
Hey, I'm glad.
That was smart with how many of us survived that campaign.
How many of us survived that one shot?
2.
2 people? Yeah.
The two magic casters were the only ones who survived.
And that was the odds were not in their favor.
One of the magic casters also died. Mira.
I also died. I was a bard.
Oh, yeah. So, though the old guy, I keep forgetting his name. Harold? What was his name?
Harold. Yes,
Harold. You said Harold was looking for a way to bring back their party. Did he ever find that?
Maybe.
Well, I want to know if Mira lived, because Mira was a cool character concept for, a gimmick.
The world may never know.
Fucking dare you.
I dare just enough.
This is nice. I can sort of build my character. I can't import the race yet. I mean, the race isn't that hard to import. What? I've had that the whole time?
What did you remember you had?
Vieira get a special thing called Lucky.
Yeah,
I can re-roll a 1.
I'm aware.
I didn't use that the entire time.
I know.
Want
Were
to
you
hear something
waiting for
funny
me
about
to-
Fort?
Well, what did Vort have?
When I got all that money from the Goddess of Fortune, I
Mhm.
thought I had gotten 4 million iridium. It was 4 million emerald.
Yep. Yep. When I said you had fuck you money, I was not kidding.
It's a
I think
billion.
you had. Yeah, I think Fort was actually probably the 3rd richest person. And individually speaking, he was the richest person.
Man, that's a lot.
I know. And Vort, that's how much money the honored lady was prepared to take that sword up to if people wanted to really bet against her.
How much did it go for? I missed that part.
Hang on, I have it in my notes. It was not. It was. I think it was. 2 million. Elros literally raised it
Hold
to
on,
2
hold
million,
on.
then let it go.
Vort
The
doesn't have
bastard
fuck you
raised
money.
that?
Yep.
If I'd known that, I would have raised his other items.
Vort doesn't have fuck you money. He has fuck me? No, fuck you, your family, your dog, your cow.
To be fair, he has enough money that he could bankrupt the entire empire.
Your state, your.
I mean, that's what happens when you get all that money from a god of luck. Actually, sorry, not god of luck, god of fortune.
So wait,
In both ways of the meaning.
okay, God of Fortune, got it. Not
Yeah,
God of
Timora.
Commerce. Is there a God of Commerce?
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure you want to invoke his name though. Every time someone does, a little blimp shows up with a fucking bunch of tax collectors.
Whew, I'm so glad I did not play the commerce thing from Valdez. Domain of money.
That's okay. You'd be eventually converted into a tax collector.
Listen, I will branch off and be a debt collector. Slightly different. Same idea.
Fair enough.
Well, seeing as how everyone else has their class shit, did you want a random roll to see what we bump into? Or did you have an idea of what we...
I have a concept what I want to do. I don't know if there's a class for it. So give me a second to look through some classes.
Yeah, no
But
worries.
I'll probably end up doing the same thing because I don't know if there's a class like this. I kind of want to resurrect what I was going to do with Draven at first. Before all the shenanigans happened that made me go full fucking caster.
So do I just leave my character at level 0, or do I put the death domain thing on it?
So leave it level 0 for now. You will become a death domain. It's okay. So I guess technically, since Graham is the only one who was there for this concept, I'll explain what I'm going to do over the next couple of weeks. Because everybody here is going to be designing at least 3 more characters. But the 3 characters are throwaways. Because what we're going to do is we're going to do mini session zeros where one main character is a spotlight. So, for example, Vort's new character, he would be the main person. We're going to follow the attention is on his character. But all of you are going to get to play supporting characters that happen in his story. And this is going to explain how he became a warlock. And don't worry, you gave me enough that I'll write the rest of it for you.
Okay.
I got that covered. Unless you just really want to go farther, you're more than welcome to. But I've got it covered otherwise.
I just wanted the basic story, and I figured you would, the world better, so you can fill in better than I could.
Yeah. So as soon as I know that last question I sent you, I'll be able to fill in exactly where you started.
I'm not gonna have to.
But yeah, so basically, you guys will create your own characters to work in his story, and then once we're done with that story, we move on to the next character, and the next character. This should only be 4 sessions long, unless you guys do a lot in world, in which case we might be doing a lot of world building. But beyond that, then session 5 essentially is when we'll start the adventure as the party.
Okay.
Also working in why your characters are coming together at that same time. Because who knows, maybe when you're acting out your backstory, you accidentally create a BBEG without meaning to. because those are the fun ones.
We did that like a lot this campaign.
Yeah, but it was kind of expected from my perspective because you were rocking with one of the Guardians. They
That's
tend
fair.
to change things, and the people around them tend to change things.
We were this campaign was a that campaign 3 for us was a doing a lot of things for the gods.
Gods
Or at least it
trying to
ended
kill
that way.
gods.
Yeah,
Cool.
working for / with guardians, working for / with the gods.
It's funny how it started out with this all being about you guys in prison. Well, yeah, I can say you guys because two of you were at least a part of the original party. Maybe not your characters, but
Fucking Aikido, fucking string, fucking get arrested, fucking be in trouble with the law, fucking the whole time.
oh, you guys should have seen the spider web I had to write to get all of you in those fucking jail cells.
Mine was pretty easy, I think.
Yeah, yours was probably the easiest because you were a part of Aikido's gear. And you were also the only reason they got out. Because at that time, Thea was a fucking alchemist, and he's going, well, I could blow open the door, but I might kill myself in the process.
So, how many years is the time jump?
I'll probably get it later. Um. I guess how
'Cause
old do you want to be? Because the age of the character will determine. Everyone's average age will determine how long I will need to jump this.
Okay.
I know Marcus's character is already good to go.
700. You're good. No, no. I mean, it's gonna drop down to like maybe like 250 with the age
What's up? What am I doing? What's my character?
of
700
Aikido.
years. 700 years.
Yeah, how far in the future is this?
I literally just answered that.
Is it 700?
No,
No.
I said it's going to be an average of depending on what all your ages are.
Gotcha.
You're the only one who's probably not going to contribute to that number.
Yep.
Well, my character can be any age. He's not connected to the previous story.
Fair enough. So then it would basically depend on Nilla, and then Vort's age is going to be dependent on like, because I assume you did this happened like into your young adulthood, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so whatever the young adult age of a dwarf is probably correct.
The new character is going to be probably a couple years after becoming officially an adult because that's setting off to pave own path.
So in rabbit years, what's that? 3?
I'm still I'm not a Haragon. Haragons age faster. I age the same and then I age slower.
You almost said the H word.
The H word?
Human. That'll get your character reset real fast. Who was it who kept trying to challenge me on that? And I was like, okay, you go ahead and do that. And then literally I was going to reset them the first session. Your character's introduced, and then Thanos snapped.
Yuki.
Oh, Yuki? Okay. I knew that was somebody.
Dwarves come of age at 50, so I'd say 54? Something like that.
Okay. That makes sense.
Viras reach physical maturity at the same pace as all other races.
which is different for
Wh-
every race.
which is different for every race. But I think it's going off of Final Fantasy.
All right, let me go find another Final Fantasy race.
It reaches maturity the same time as Viera.
18.
Okay, then my character's going to be, I don't know, 22.
18,
Having-
20, 18. Yeah, so basically it's like anywhere between 18 and 22. Oh, hey, the Mikote are 16, so 16 to 22.
Then Nilla's going to be 22. Not Nilla. Fuck, Nilla's offspring is going to be 22. It's going to be hard. Okay.
Are you going to be junior?
No.
Oh, snap. Damn, Grim.
Was that good or bad?
So, I mean, oh, snap, Grim. Bruh.
Oh no. What's happened? What did you do?
Is that the highest that we've ever seen rolled?
No.
Okay. Oh, that's right. There was that one character I made that literally rolled 108. And I don't think I'm ever going to see that again in my lifetime.
No, that's crazy.
I'm going for kind of a Old West gunslinger vibe. True neutral or lawful neutral? guys.
Lawful neutral? Because you have a
Ooh.
creed?
Yeah. You call everybody at high noon, 15.
You guys are really lucky that Time is a nice person because she about fucked with us hardcore and set it back to 24 hours. She was very, very tempted to set it back to 24-hour clock. Which means
that
I'd
would
have
have
to
been so
rerun.
nice. I wouldn't have to do brain maths to figure out the time on the small clock.
Ooh, I think I might have found it, Grim. Let me just see if this actually fits what I'm trying to do.
Or do you finger gun?
Nope.
Finger gun's such a good spell. I love that cantrip.
Grim, I think our roles are going to reverse this time.
Okay.
Oh, hey. Apparently you can import backgrounds.
I wasn't able to.
It's letting me go through it, and it normally just cancels for the other stuff that I tried importing.
Cannot read properties of undefined reading length.
Yeah, that's the thing that they tell me I need to reinstall Foundry in order to fix that.
We would have our backgrounds though, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, and also I'm using I was going to use custom lineage for my dwarf because the dwarf bonuses aren't great.
Yeah,
So
it's fine.
it let me build out the thing and then canceled at the end.
Oh, I'm gonna send. I'll
Everything-
send you a message about that for or Gray, I guess, at this point.
It's gonna be weird.
Ooh, nice choice. I actually have to make maps for those. That's fine. Been meaning to make maps for that region anyway.
So I have a +1 to Dex and
Time
+5
for
to Con. Ugh. Let me pull out a calculator so I can start building my fucking.
Beep 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 beep.
64. So I'm gonna want 19 in Wisdom, which is going to be a 20 because of how Viera works.
Oh yeah, racial modifiers. Thank you.
You're welcome. Minus 15 for Con, which is going to be a 20 because that's bullshit.
if you roll it and you get that again, Grim, then I know exactly what you're going to be.
12.
Yes, go ahead and roll that again. Because I don't think we added any more classes with any more books at the moment.
I missed it by 4. Got a 9.
9,
So
9,
10.
9, 9, 9.
Do I need to have like an okay dex?
As a ranger?
No, as a I'm going cleric.
Oh, okay. Not if you're wearing heavy armor, no.
I'll drop my constitution down so I can get something into intelligence.
What did you roll, Grim?
A 9?
I mean, if you want to play that, you can play that. Otherwise, I'd let you re-roll it again.
Wow, I can't even like create anything for my like I can't like just press the plus or the add to add a race or anything like manually.
31.
Oh. Let me make sure that one's still available, but I think that'll work. Interesting.
Random roll my
Me.
class.
Maybe. I might have to see what book. When I originally wrote that list, I don't know which codex I used. Or maybe it wasn't codex.
Why, it's not in
I
there?
think it It's not. No, it's not. But my label says that it's supposed to be.
Oh, was it one of the ones that got nixed?
It might have been. Hang on, I have like 5 copies of the Neverending Codex. Give me a minute. I might be able to find it. Found it. I'll send it to you because you probably don't have a copy of this one anymore. Although you might, I don't know.
Which version was it?
April 2022.
Nope, just looked. I deleted all the others.
There you go. That will be an interesting one.
Would they let my new character be a cleric for them? Or under them?
Yeah, you can be.
You just say Veil?
Ah, ah, ah.
Me?
Yeah.
What? I said Thea?
I thought I heard Veil.
I heard Veil too.
Yeah.
And I guess my brain just auto-corrected because I knew what you meant.
I thought I said Thea. Okay, I'm
No,
having.
no. You probably said Thea, but you probably said it quietly or questioning, and it came out to us, and we're like, "What?"
The brain's autocorrect is funny. Ooh, yeah, this is an interesting one, Grim.
So now we random roll to see who the trainer was?
Yeah, that'd probably be if we want to explore this tree, might as well do that too. Let me get you I think it's 9. Roll a D9.
Now the question is, does my new character get power
9.
name Death? Or name of power Death?
Not to start with, you won't.
Okay.
You said 9?
9.
9. I assume that's this one. Oh. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Oh. Okay, just no, fuck your dice. Here's a flat roll. Here's a flat amount of damage you're going to do. It's kind of funny.
For the charge?
Uh-huh.
Crusader. This will be interesting. I've never played a Crusader, so I think I'm liking this random roll. Thank you. And thank you for letting me reroll fucking fighter.
I saw it and I was like, no, I don't think he wants to play a fighter again. Although, to be fair, it's really hard to believe that Akito was a fighter.
Yeah.
All the shenanigans that Akito was up to.
I thought Akito was a paladin for the longest time.
Oh no, he was a fighter. He just had some interesting anime powers that also worked with his Echo Knight abilities.
See, he had Echo Knight, but I thought because I thought I knew he had an anime ability to create ghosts, so I thought the ghost in Echo Ghost was just Ghost and Ghost regular anime ability. And I thought he was a paladin.
The
I'm like,
second
why is he
ghost
not?
was because I finally hit Echo Knight, and then third ghost was because I could create 2 echoes.
See, yeah, but I thought that was just you upgrading your anime ability, and I was like, why are you not
Well,
using Smite? Like, I was
a-
thinking that.
and the very tricky part is some of those ghosts had 1 hit point.
The spider web that you always create with your characters, Grim.
I mean, I
Now,
played Vampire the Masquerade, and I
I
played a
know.
Maquette, and 90% way through the fucking campaign, I had convinced myself I was Venture. I had gone down that route so much, I had lost who the fuck I was.
That's funny.
Well, I had Dominate, and I had maxed out with other things so that I could, possess people, and I never actually went to anything. I always sent meat bags. And the one time I got ballsy, I got fucking caught.
Oh,
You know,
Grim, I'm reading
this,
some of these subclasses that you could have had. Holy hell.
So if I chose to take the Raven, white Raven or whatever, I can learn it from this person. But if I chose to go a different path, I'd then have to find a new teacher. Is that how it is, or I have to take the White Raven, the White Claw, the Raven, whatever the fuck it was, White Raven?
Later on, if you find another trainer, you can have them train you to gain the level in that subclass and then override the next your level
Okay.
with another set of training.
So
Basically teaching you how it's different.
so go White Raven, and if I happen to come across another Crusader or something like that, then I might be able to diverge.
you're playing a
into-
Crusader? That's great.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a Crusader.
So we have a Crusader, Cleric, Gunslinger. What's
Uh,
Marcus?
He's
I'm
not
a
a
warlock.
gunslinger.
You're a Warlock, Gunslinger, whatever. You're a Warlock. I knew that. What is Marcus?
I guess you'll find out when you do his session 0. He's
Oh
being
no.
tricksy.
How dare he?
I mean, I kind of needed to know because, like, did you guys need a melee guy? And so, I mean, you got a cleric that can be melee, but then, when you drop, then
No, I'm not
problem.
being melee.
Yeah. Okay. So
Spellcasting.
you're not. Okay. Oh, you said you could.
I could, if needed, but I'm not good at melee.
Bro. Just for a point of effect, roll another D9.
Exact opposite 1.
Oh god. So look at Desert Wind versus White Raven and see which one you'd prefer.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
But look at that capstone on that Desert Wind. And then go down to the next one for Devoted Spirit and look at the capstone on that. That I can see why this class got axed. I have no problem with it, but I can see in a regular setting this will not work.
Oh, let me see if I have character art for my character yet. Do I have any rabbit-like folk one? I do not.
Oh wow. I like it. I like it. I don't
Did you read the one
know.
under Devoted Spirit though?
Yeah, the heal.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing. That Desert Wind though, it's pretty fucking cool. I mean, they actually both, depending on how you want to play your character, they both have their merits.
What skin tone is whatever his name is, Royan?
Rion.
Rion.
There you go. There's your majestic husband.
Jawline. Oh my god.
I told you he's a war mage monk. He's fucking built.
Dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck.
Our gnome dwarf in the group was like, he's a gnome that looks like a dwarf. That's why I called him a gnome dwarf.
Oh my god.
Did you ever take time to look at his gear, Grim, at any point?
I didn't want to.
Okay, fair enough. Some of the bullshit I had him equipped with, it was like you guys weren't ready. I think had you come together, you might have been able to do something, but he has some stuff on him that kind of breaks that cycle. Also, I should have mentioned this all, Nilla, but because of your lineage, Death Cleric is totally fine, but you also have access as trainers, depending on if they'd want to, Barbarian, Monk, and War Mage.
Yeah.
Out of the group, how many of you actually make melee attacks?
Depends on how I build. So for now,
I do not.
I don't.
I really
Okay, yeah,
want
so
that one.
that kind
Sort of
rules
irrelevant for
out-
me.
That kind of rules out the white raven then, because a lot of that stuff is helping you guys do extra melee attacks.
So to Desert Wind then.
Yeah, I'm gonna reread
good
it, but
idea.
it's probably gonna be that one.
Okay.
I'm gonna miss the whenever you move at least 10 feet, you do 10 extra damage.
Yeah.
What's the hair color? Orange.
But
Ew.
getting a react nice.
Uh-huh. By the way, Grim, that choice I made is not technically solid. That's just the best choice for what I'm
Yeah.
trying to do at the moment.
Yeah, yeah,
I'll
yeah.
let you
haven't
know
found
before
anything.
our session. Our session will be last out of the four of you.
That makes
It's gonna
sense.
be a very confusing session.
Uh-huh.
What are you gonna
'Cause
do to us?
I still have to figure out how to describe us. I think Vort will be the only one who can understand, at least in the beginning, how this works, because he's seen one before. Actually, was Vort, were you around when we did Levin and
No.
Storm?
Nope.
Oh, so this will be your first time too.
Wait, do you mean Draven and Storm?
Oh no, I meant Levin and Jim. You're right. I got them mixed up.
Were you around for Draven and Storm?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you would come
Sure.
after
Yeah.
when we had made avatars and had them take our place.
Yeah. I remember now. While you guys are thinking your characters out and making stuff, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
So a lot of my abilities let me do a special attack, but I lose out on my extra attack. Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Oh, we need to pick an starting anime power too.
He went to
Yep,
the
yep.
bathroom.
You can have a. I'm pretty sure. If you, I think a couple people already have discussed their born power or whatnot, but
Oh yeah, we can choose. Do we have to? Can we choose or do we have to roll?
that is up to Jet when he returns.
What was Vanilla's born power? Because if I can choose that, that can
He
be
responded in chat.
like chat or just okay.
Discord.
Yes, if you have a special power in mind, not in line with the anime, let me know and we can work it out.
Anything that's not locked, okay.
As a crusader, I get smites.
Smite! You know, that makes perfect sense why you get smite.
I don't get a tool. My saving throws are Constitution and Charisma, all the C's. I can pick from athletics, history.
My subclass lets me make 7 attack rolls as a reaction.
What the fuck level you get that shit at?
17 is the last one.
That's fucking nice. Is this like Eldritch Blast attacks?
No,
Or any?
it's with my conjured rifle that deals 2d12 damage plus charisma.
Oh, that's fucking great.
Can you boost can your conjured rifle be boosted with the Eldritch Invocations?
Are there specific invocations for it?
There are the Pact of the Blade invocations. Technically, the Pact of the Blade doesn't let you pick a firearm, and you can get an invocation to get bows, but doesn't list firearm. So I don't know.
I mean,
You can talk to Jet about that.
yeah, talk to Jet. Also, under resources, I believe there is another list of invocations.
Yes,
Way up
there
at the
is.
top.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is a firearm invocation.
And Nella, did you say if you want a locked one of your parents has, you can roll for it?
I was determining whether or not I wanted to try to roll for energized. Is energized locked?
I don't think Energize is locked.
I thought it was.
I know there was stuff that was going to be edited. But I don't think Energize is going to be ever be locked, because it's Jet says it is not.
I don't know. I thought it was.
But remember, your father has powers too.
I should ask this.
Daddy, what do you got? What can you give me, Daddy?
Dear Papa. I will ask you, Jet, when you get off of the shitter.
All right.
Welcome back. What does my dear papa have?
Oh, how do I answer that honestly? Well, let's go with the ones that he can tell you.
What do you mean?
You know, there comes a time in certain characters' lives when they're born with a power they just may have never discovered.
I have two characters out there that I never found out what their fucking porn power was.
Which ones was that?
95 and Robert.
I didn't ever tell you what 95 did.
He was having so fun fucking making his gun eat damn things. He didn't try to figure anything else out.
Wait, his
and
gun
my-
ate things?
And I never wrote down GM notes for it, so if I were to find it, I have to go find it.
Not worried.
So he doesn't.
I just wanted to point out that there are people out there, even players, that don't know what their shit does.
Schrodinger's power.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, but
Wait,
he's
is that-
learning. He's learning.
he is. He's working on it. I'll give him that. He's working on it. Well, the only one your father knows he has is Edge, which is fucking amazing for a War Mage monk. Especially when his ancestral weapon does a lot more extra things when you have advantage on attacks. But he does have another power that he doesn't know about. Oh, he also has size change. But he does have another power that he doesn't know about that you could be passed to you.
Fuck it, I'll take it. Wait, what's your reaction if I take it?
Jid doesn't have a reaction, but your daddy
Is it-
wasn't a cleric. Let's put it that way.
Is it gonna be fun if I take it?
It's always gonna be fun. What the fuck?
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
I'll take the unknown power. Thank you.
All right, let's put it this way. Hey, Marcus,
Yes.
has Jet ever given you an unknown power that sucked and was not fun?
Negative. Hard negative.
There you go.
Okie dokie.
I was just figuring out Hazir's hidden power when his backstory got wished away.
And I'm so sorry for that. I didn't realize you were gonna leave when you became an Afridi.
Well, you weren't the one who made the wish. That was Timamar.
Yeah, but we kind of agreed as a group.
Oh, that was fucking.
And
that was
Akito
fucking
still
hilarious.
feels hard, feels about that.
I love how for the next 3 sessions, Akito was talking to his sword and just thinking Zero's ignoring him. It made for great moments.
I mean, for as long as Akito could remember, he talked to Hazir. And then he found out that everyone else could hear Hazir.
I couldn't really think of an in-character reason that he would object to being released. So
Especially if that was your goal.
yeah.
You were literally shortcutted to the end. uh, oh, this is funny. Now I have to go find that shit.
This fucking Crusader is cool.
I know. I was reading through it and I was like, huh.
Yeah, I thought about playing a Crusader for the next game, and I was like, "This Crusader doesn't
Nope,
feel like
excited.
my kind of."
What was
One of the old codexes.
Yeah, it's the Codex.
that? He's got a really weak smite because it only like adds my charisma bonus to damage to hit, and then my Crusader level to damage. But like he has some sort of like delayed damage pool, and then it adds damage to something I do, and then I take the damage the round after, or something like that. It's going to be interesting to read up on. But when I hit like 17th level, I can just go fucking. I am a fireball every turn.
Hey, Jet, can I have the broken dragon mask on my new character?
For aesthetic's sake, sure.
Wouldn't it be fixed at that point?
Oh,
There
fuck.
hasn't been a blue dragon technically. I don't know. I'd have to roll to see.
Yeah, if
Based
there's a blue
upon
great worm.
We were offered that quest to escort him, wasn't it? Wasn't that the
It
one?
was, but that doesn't mean
Yeah.
he made it since you guys didn't escort him.
Well, his mom would eat us.
I agree with you 100%. I'm just saying because you didn't escort him. Now it's up to a random roll.
And you know what happens when
Okay.
shit goes random? Gods die.
A lot. Well, yeah.
All right, so it looks like I changed my stuff around. I want to have a good charisma bonus. I want to have a good con bonus. A good and
All right, where is this? What's your new character name? Strawberry,
It's Wisteria.
Poppy, Wisteria.
kiwi mango.
Well,
Lemon
Wisteria.
All right, Wisteria. Let's see. Anime
Careful, if you go lemon
powers.
square, there'll be a guy after you. You stole
And
my
it
lemon
doesn't matter.
square.
And it doesn't matter how far in reality you run; they will chase you down. What do you mean? No, cannot define length. What do you mean?
Yeah, I can't add anything to any character.
I
Right
haven't been
now.
able to. I haven't been able to add anything right now.
I see. So it's something to do with the character sheets. It's broken then. Cannot read length. Yeah, so it sounds like I need to reinstall Foundry. Or see if there's a new version of Foundry that isn't version
Gonna break
12.
everything. Version 11.01.
Well, we're technically on version 11.315.
Okay.
Oh no, this is it's them. They fucked up bad. 535 opened issues since yesterday.
Who fucked up?
That's
Foundry or?
it's Foundry, but whoever's specifically maintaining the D&D game system.
So is updating Foundry gonna change anything? Or no? It
It
doesn't
might.
sound like it.
I don't think it will, but it might. Permissions didn't get reset, right? No. Okay. Can I add it? Can I at least add something to your GM note? I can. That's where I'll hold those right now. Socket.io. Pulling. Yeah, I'm seeing a whole bunch of errors for character sheets. I wonder.
Uh-oh.
Whoops. My bad.
It wasn't me.
You know, that's barely accurate. One wrong curly Q is enough to take out an entire thing of code. No, you didn't do it. I was literally just trying to find something. Well, so one of the ones that we told would have a conf failed to initialize plutonium, so libwrapper got turned off again. You son of a bitch!
Oh, I'm in the process of redoing the race list jet and where we got them from.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Why? Why would you do this to me?
I had to break it into 2 different lists because it's too long for one thing in Discord now.
Yeah, I can imagine. God Hand Rogue. That sounds pretty beastly. Huh, Foundry's taking forever to load. They really broke stuff. Oh, you know what the best part about this is, Grim? That spellbook beetle grows even stronger.
Don't do it to me when I'm counting.
That thing would be in the billions by now.
Later, somebody's problem.
163.
That's almost a 100th of its health.
Ah. Well, it does make it rather hard to make characters when I can't even edit the sheets. Can you not edit
Sounds
them
like you have
now?
to.
I can't edit them either.
That's not good.
How you like that race there, Jet?
Which one is AAG again?
Astral's Adventures Guide. It's where Auto Gnomes and Astral Elves came from.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, hey, we'd have another Nilla again.
Is that a bad thing? What's that supposed to mean?
I'm a mute.
It's not genetic, Jet.
thank God.
We'd have
Thought
two.
for a second. I was gonna say for a second I thought we'd have two. So here's the slight rub. No, I'm just gonna message you the slight rub here.
I specifically made it not genetic. Smiley face.
Uh, One d4, a 3. That means, oh no. Um,
So we can give ourselves stats, but we can't add anything to the inventory or add in our
Nope.
own stuff.
It looks like
Yeah, I'm gonna call it a night.
Have a
All right.
have a good one. Thanks for watching, everyone. We're having serious issues with Foundry. We came to the end of our current campaign because the players decided they wanted to retire their characters. We're going to be doing session zeros to try and figure out where our characters are in the world and how they meet up with the rest of the people. It's going to be changing a little different. We're going to be starting out as 0-level adventurers, find our class through the world, and train downtime 2 weeks no matter what we're trying to train. Thanks for watching. Have a great one. This Crusader looks like it's going to be fun. The smites they have are weird because it's your charisma modifier to hit, and then your Crusader level and damage, and you know, max you get 6 of those a day. And then there's some sort of like, I hold like damage to the side, and depending on how much damage is in that pool, depending on my level or whatever, the pool gets bigger, and I get to bonus to attack and damage rolls, but on my next turn, I take that damage out of that pool and apply it to myself. It's got a lot of cool abilities, but it's going to just take a while to figure this stuff out. Well, I cheated and random rolled. That is the problem of having an idea and then not being able to, get this piece and this piece. notice how most of the mods we have do auto damage and auto apply this and auto this.